uh, there is a sense of ridiculousness and absurdity in this particular story, because one hasn't heard of this thing happening anywhere else, madam. It's happened in Kannur in Kerala in 2017 once. Now it's happening in Kollam in Kerala. Why do you think this is the case? There's this ugly blame game going on between Delhi and Kerala over this whole thing. Where do you think the blame lies, ma'am?
See, today I'm not just here as a social activist, but as a Beti of Hindustan, right? I'm glad we are all on the same page, that we're all condemning this heinous crime. But yet again, it's a battle against a woman to save her modesty. Yes, there has been a dress code that was given, and like you rightfully said, they probably would not allow jewelry, they would not allow watches, anything that is more metal than that we would have on our body on a regular basis. But a hook on in your innerwear, or that is not just absurd, but I think, like you've mentioned, that it is some zealous person who went a little overboard. I think a little differently on that. I think he's an absolute pervert to do this. I will not even glitch once before I say it, but it's an absolute pervert thought of what he has done to the students. Today, the teenager is not just traumatized for the exam, not for a year, not for two, probably for the next 30 years. She or along her other student friends, I think they would all be traumatized for the next 30 years. And how and who is going to compensate for this? And in fact, these friskers, I just don't understand. Are these people even qualified? These private friskers of private companies, are they even qualified? To me, they don't even look like invigilators. They are more like monsters who are coming with such heinous thoughts in their head, and such uneducated, illiterate brutes are going to decide what our aspirational these educated girls have to go through.
Very true, very true. I completely agree with you, Divya, because, the point is, this may be one particular exam center. There may be people who say this is one stray exam center where this has happened. Largely, nothing of this kind has ever happened. But this one incident has become enough. It has become representative of what kinds of things sometimes are allowed to creep into our system, and like you rightly said, destroy the lives and the emotions and the mental health of young women who are about to go into college and things like that. So what happened in Kollam? We also, Divya, stay with me, we also have N.K. Premchandran. He's the local member of parliament from Kollam. Mr. Premchandran, thank you for being with us on this show. We also have Divya Reddy Salla with us. Mr. Premchandran, what happened in Kollam is shocking. Are you going to raise this, at a higher level? Will you take this up in Parliament? This is not just about Kollam, sir.
It is quite shocking to all of us, because yesterday in Kollam district on Ayur Marthoma College, this medical undergraduate entrance examination was there, and the girl students were forced to remove their innerwear before entering into the hall. Not only before entering into the hall, even after the examination is over, they were not even allowed to take back their innerwears. Such an inhuman and barbaric act on the part of the authorities, that too the National Testing Agency, they are conducting the test. Just never even heard of. So many students were frisked, and they were not even allowed to enter into the hall, and even they have threatened whether the future of you is important or the innerwear is important. That was the threat which is being made by the authorities.
Stunning.
It is absolutely the sole responsibility, legally and morally, the National Testing Agency is responsible for this. So I am demanding a high-level probe in this matter. An independent, fair investigation into this matter is highly essential. And the Chathamangalam police in Kollam district has already registered an FIR against the NEET examination authorities. That has already been made. But it is quite unfortunate to say that the city coordinator, who is coordinating the NEET examination in the district of Kollam, has submitted a report and stating that they have not even received any complaint from the students, either from the students or from the parents. Can you imagine that a girl of 16, 17 years of age, such an age student, has not even submitted a complaint? That is the reason by which they are saying that such an incident has never happened in that examination hall. But so many students, even more than 21 students were frisked, that they are not even allowed to enter into the hall without cutting and removing the metallic object in the innerwear.